Hi, welcome to Roseopalknits, a crafty channel.
This is episode 144, and I'm Daphne.
And I'm Erica, and we are a mother-in-law, daughter-in-law duo from Delaware. So hey, how you doing? Welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for choosing to come back and spend some more of your free time with us. And if you are new here, we hope you stick around, you like what you see, and you consider subscribing. So like we said, this is a crafty channel, and we like to talk about the crafty goodness that we get our hands on. And usually it's either knitting, crochet, or cross stitch, but there are other things thrown in from time to time. Today we have knitting and crochet to talk about. But before we get into the crafty goodness, just a little bit about us. Like I said in the intro, I am the mother-in-law. I am married to my high school sweetheart. We have 4 kids, 3 sons. Holden is 29, Thomas is 22, Ralph is 17, and our daughter Mary Rose is 8.
I'm married to our oldest. We also have 4 kids. Mason is 6, Paisley is 5, Theo is 4, and Isaac is 2. And we have a dog named Torch.
Mm-hmm. And we are both homeschool families, and the kids are usually around, and you can sometimes hear them in the background. But
you probably already heard the girls. Just Paisley and Mary Rose are really
around today.
The loud ones today. Mm-hmm. Ralph and Tom. I'm assuming Tom's still here.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
and your boys are with Holden.
Yep,
so
they're home.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we are back in my craft room, and so today is Tuesday, August 12th. It is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is just going to be, I think it's going to be a fairly quick update.
I have a lot of new stuff. I have all new stuff, actually.
I don't have any new stuff.
Well, okay, one is old, but talked about it very briefly.
You revamped your idea.
I said I had a surprise because I could finish it from last week. So I didn't talk about it last week. Plus, it was spur of the moment anyway, so I felt like that didn't count as planned.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's only finished. So, do you want me to start?
Well, before that, we have a pattern to give away. We asked you to leave a comment with the word stripe in it, and we used our random YouTube comment picker to pick our winner. And I will pop the screenshot or the photo, because I took a photo of my computer screen of the randomly picked winner. So if this is you, please contact us and we will gift you the stripe hype pattern, which we both plan on casting on Friday, right?
Oh, dang, that's Friday. I don't know if I have a needle.
What?
I was supposed to finish my Christmas sweater.
That's because you keep changing plans.
I did. I took a hard left. It was like... I saw an Instagram reel.
And Julie was like, 2 days ago, Julie was like, I'm going to cast my stripe on today, and my stripe hype on today. And I was like, no, we're waiting to the 15th. But also starting, we have a make along that's ending in our Discord group, which is free to join. So join us there. All of the information for where you can find us is listed in the description box below. And we have our Christmas in July ending on August 15th. Plus, we're also starting our new fall make-along, which is, I think it's just going to be called like Warm and Toasty or something. And we still haven't like fully fleshed out all of the details, but basically it's warmer items, so anything with DK weight yarn, which two strands held together equaling a DK weight is fine.
So fingering plus mohair, fingering plus fingering,
you know. Mm-hmm. Sport weight plus mohair, yeah.
Any of those combos are fine.
Yeah, and up through super bulky counts. but there is like a weight limit. You need to use 200 grams or more for it. So smaller projects won't count. Although if you're using 200 grams, anyway, as long as you know, there will be some smaller projects in there though, because 200 grams of like bulky yarn isn't a whole lot, right?
No, but you can knit a hat out of a skein of bulky, because I've done it without a problem. So
yeah,
you really won't be knitting a hat, mitten, socks, or anything like that.
Yeah,
but definitely scarves can be counted, shawls, sweaters,
like
that
infinity
kind of
cows,
you know what I mean. So
vests, slipovers.
The point is to use bulky yarn, well, thicker yarn, basically.
DK weight or thicker, yep.
Thicker yarn.
Yep. So.
For a decent sized project, I guess.
So those of you who have said that you are thinking about joining us to knit a stripe hype with us, that is where you would enter your stripe hype progress into the warm and toasty make along. All right, so we'll just go ahead and jump right in now, and Daphne has a finish.
I do. So, my finish. I'll actually just put it on. It's probably easier to show. So, I started these squares for Christmas in July. I guess this can count as Christmas in July. This is a full Advent plus some. But this was the first Advent, which was what, 2022? So then the following year was when we started Christmas in July, actually. I'm pretty sure. We might have done it the year before. But pretty sure we started it because I was like, I'm going to crochet myself a granny square blanket. That didn't happen. So I took those squares and turned it into a cardigan. Because I saw it on Instagram. I saw, there's an actual pattern. I'll find it so I could show you what my reference was. But I didn't actually use a pattern because I already had, how many squares did I have?
Quite a few.
I think I had 20 finished and I had one started. This has 27 squares in total. So I did 6 and a little bit of 1 basically. But then all the green joining and the green button band and all that stuff is brand new. So,
and that's all knit. It's not crochet.
Yes, and it's very large. It was, but like I was like, I want the whole Advent in it, and this was how I could math it out so it would like actually be a cardigan. So, but yeah, just saw an Instagram reel and I was like, I can do that. I have squares. It was literally like dropped everything and just was like, I'm doing it. So, but that's it. I used a 3mm. I felt like that was wrong. It is a 3mm hook. It's just from Amazon. For all the crochet. And then I held the green double on a US 8 for all that. Well, this section is crocheted too. That's a granny stripe here, basically. But the rest of it's knit. But it's hot in this.
So you went around each of the Advent squares with the green, right? Yep. And then you whip stitched them?
No, it's just a slip stitch.
A slip stitch, okay.
Did I join that one wrong? That one's backwards. You won't be able to tell. That's backwards. That one's backwards.
I won't be able to tell.
You've never done a slip stitch?
My knowledge of crochet
it wasn't supposed to be rude.
That
yeah, fast. It wasn't meant to be rude, but I did that one backwards. That's hilarious.
Well, no one's gonna inspect it like that.
No, there's also one where I accidentally only did 2 instead of 3 for the granny cluster. So, but yeah, very much spur of the moment kind of thing. So I finished it on the 10th.
So she held the yarn for the squares.
Single, but then since it's kind of thick, crochet is thicker than knitting, I held the sleeves double with fingering weight yarn. So I have a tag for it. Hold on.
Yeah, this is Coop Knits Socks. Yeah, the green.
Yeah. I'm not even going to pretend to pronounce that color. Which I had quite a bit in stash, but then I had to buy a couple extras, which I have some left over, which is fine.
Labradorite. Yeah. I couldn't see it. I was like, where is it?
Oh, sorry. That's over the barcode. But yeah.
No, I think it's really cute.
I love it. I'm so excited. It is so warm, especially up in this room. But yeah. It's fun.
Very
I really like it.
pretty.
Yeah, so
Did you make a project page for it?
No, not yet.
You need
There's
to.
a project page for the granny square blanket.
Oh, is there? All right,
second.
we have someone knocking at. All right, we're back. All right, so that was our only finish. I only have 2 whips to show. I did work. I worked on 2 others. I worked on my son's Gilbert scarf and my travel knitting, but I made such little bit of progress on both of them. I'm not going to show them, so I only have 2. And you have?
I have 3 projects that are started, but I have an extra one that I'm going to start.
Okay, well you
also,
start with your.
Okay, we're going to talk about the same one because my daughter saw it. And they didn't realize that it was a cardigan. Last they knew it was a blanket, and I put it on and she went, "It's a cardigan?" I was like, "Yeah, do you like it?" It's just like, took her 10 minutes to respond. But she wanted one. So I started one today. So these are my little squares so far. We'll just go through them really quick. I don't know what they're all are. Some of them are old scraps. Some of them are 50-gram skeins. And like basically, I don't have all the color names. So we're not even going to pretend I do. There's a bright yellow one. She was so happy about this one. And then this one. This one's Jawbreaker. I know that. I forget who it's by, but I know it's called Jawbreaker.
Mm-hmm.
So those were the first ones I've done. So it's on US 3mm. Not a US. It's a 3mm hook. But this is her bag of scraps. So. And then her main color is going to be this one. My favorite crayons is the Aura color. I always forget. What do you?
Aura.
Yeah, I don't know. I always struggle with it for some reason. I have like 3 skeins of it, and I keep switching my mind up on it. So I was like, this will be her main color. So pretty light blues, greens, pinks, purples. Very girly, basically, you know. So she's excited about it. So I'm going to crochet 27 of these. It's only 6 rows of the granny square. So they're really quick. They're super cute. And then I'll border them all. And I'm thinking I might need to do one more round, like one more row of the granny squares lower, because I feel like these are a little short to cover her torso basically. So hers will probably end up with one more row. So I'll probably repeat some of the colors that have like more. So like there are full 20 grams right here. This is 50 grams. That's 25 grams. This is a lot of yarn too. So some of them might be doubled up basically. But that's where I'm at with it. I just started it this morning. So not very far. I am keeping it in this white rose Fabrico bag. So that's all I have to say about that one right now.
All right, well, I'll talk about my project that is using scraps and 10-gram minis. It's my husband's garter stitch blanket. It is fingering weight, held single. I've had people ask if it's held double. Nope, it's just 1 strand. I cast on 32 stitches and I'm just knitting back and forth with 10 grams at a time. And what else do I want to say about this?
Did you say needle?
US 6, 4mm needle.
I didn't know if I missed it.
No, I didn't say it, but yeah. So since the last time I showed it, that is how much progress I've made. And I really want to finish this by Christmas. So I'm going to have to work a lot harder on it because my husband's 6'2". So
it's getting there.
I think it's super pretty. He wanted it very colorful. He said, you know, like tie-dye or something you'd see at the beach. So
it's so funny. I like this little section. The moody section.
Yeah, so that's where it is.
Well, if you finish yours, I need to finish mine. I don't want to. As soon as I'm out of that triangle, I'll be good. And the little ones aren't as bad.
I've only like woven in the ends at the very bottom, right? Or none. Have I not woven in any?
No.
I thought I had woven in at least a couple.
It's okay. I haven't woven in any of mine either.
So I have all of my scraps and the minis.
Ooh.
Oops.
That basket's kind of heavy.
Yeah, it is. Here. It is heavy. I got it. So
That one doesn't want to be in there.
I know. They're all in this. So that's where this blanket lives. All right. What else you got?
All right, we're gonna go to this one. This is a bag by CB Crafty Girl, who is Carla Knits. She does not make bags, but she does have a podcast. So this is the Aria sweater. I forget who the designer is.
It'll be on screen.
This is the one with the bows that I talked about.
Cool?
My needles. I have the
okay.
smaller needles in there too. I need my yarn to like
loosen up.
Yes, it was stuck because there's yarn barf, but that's okay. But this is her sweater. My gauge is far off. Okay. I have 9 stitches. I'm supposed to have 14, but that's okay. I'm gonna use 13. I don't know what that is in millimeters. 9 millimeter. So the yarn is sorry. I'm knitting the first size because my gauge is so far off. But the yarn is it's been renamed actually. I don't know what it's renamed to. Hold on. I have more of it that I'm going to talk about too. Okay, so it was called Loops and Threads Cozy Wool Tweed, but it's no longer called that. It is Loops and Threads Heathered Tweed. Same yarn. This is what you're going to find in Michael's. This was old stuff. I bought this years ago. So, same yarn. This is what you're buying though. So, this one is Paisley's. Her bows will be blue. Right? That's cute. But then I was like, oh, how cute would it be for Mary Rose to have one too? So I'm going to knit Mary Rose's in blue and then have pink bows on hers. So, but I am holding the yarn double. So I think I have like 3 more inches and then which is like a total of like 12 rounds, not even. And then the ribbing. So it should be the base
and then it's
sweater.
Long sleeves, right?
Yeah, the base sweater should be done by next podcast is my goal. I don't plan on doing the bows until I have this one made too.
How did the boys feel knowing that you have a cardigan going for her and a sweater?
They have yarn.
Oh, okay.
So they're okay with it. It's okay. But I do plan on knitting Mary Rose one too with the reverse bows. So I want to knit this before I start the bows too, basically. So then I can gauge, because I don't want to take too much of the blue yarn and then run out for Mary Rose's sweater either. So I'll do. Go ahead. I'll do the base sweater and then do bows after. Play it safe. I don't know if that's even the color anymore. If that's what you're looking for.
No, I was gonna see. So this ball of this yarn is 150 grams. By the time you're finished the sweater, you will have used over 200 grams. So yeah, so like this could go in our upcoming make along too. This
is the color blush. I don't know if that's actually what it's called anymore, but this one I did buy 4 balls of this in the color.
That's so pretty.
I know, right?
They're both are.
I don't know where the color is. It's just a color number. That's boring.
I knew you were going to say that. I almost said it before you.
It's color number 02B-2. That's boring. Why can't I have a name?
It probably does online.
This is color number 3 in the blush. I don't know. But this is still my first ball. So I have plenty of yarn to knit it. The collar,
150 grams, that's a lot.
Yeah, the collar is supposed to be folded over, so when I go to do the collar, I'm not going to hold the yarn double, I'm just going to hold it single, because then once I fold it over, it'll be double, you know, and then it won't cause too much bulk, because I think that would bug both of them. So, that's my plan. But yeah.
All right. So the last project I have that got, I don't know, I think I spent most of my knitting time on this project. This is an old bag by Molly Klein Design. I think that's who it's by.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it's right there on the tag. This is my On the Beach sweater. And I am happy to say that I have split for the sleeves. So it's a V-neck sweater. I am knitting the largest size. It's a free pattern. It's not size inclusive. This is the largest size that the pattern was written in. But the last time I showed it, I was there. And I have finished using this. This is old Knit Crate yarn, You Are You yarn. It's the colorway Stardust. It's a 100% organic Pima cotton, and that's how much I have left of my second hank of it.
It shows up more blue. It's more purple.
And
I always feel like we have to say that because it doesn't always show up true to color.
and this is what I'm here. Let me go. Okay, you got it. So this is what I'm using from the Yarn Maven. I picked this one up during the sale. So I purchased two a while ago at the regular price, but then this one was left all by its lonesome in the sale bin, and it was like my exact colorway. So I was like, I said to Sue, the owner, I said, Sue, I can't just let that sit by itself in the sale bin when I know that I have two at home. So I bought it. But anyway, I don't even think I'll need it. Like, it'll probably become washcloths or something. But it is Juniper Moon Farm Cirrus Rainbow, and it is pure Israeli Mako cotton. And this is the colorway Rose something. Rose Mallow, colorway 305. But it's super soft. And I am knitting this, I actually don't know, I always forget, 5.5, which is a US 9. But yeah, so the rest of the sweater, I have finished the stripes, and now the rest of the sweater will be the Rose Mallow color, and then I'll stripe it in on the sleeves and then go down the sleeves. I haven't decided if I'm doing full length sleeves or I'm not sure. I believe the pattern was written with full length sleeves. There is some finishing, just a little bit of finishing that you do around the V-neck at the end, which is good because that'll help pull it in just a little bit because it's huge. And but yeah, I'm really happy with it, and it's super soft, and I want to finish it by the end of the month. That's my goal. All right.
Alrighty, my last started project is in this little tiny bag. I don't know where I got it. It's from Etsy, but I don't remember the shop. But I started a Raffles hat for my husband, which is a free pattern by Hoagie Locatelli. But this is it. I am into the third section, so you do 3 sections and then you do the crown. So it's almost done. So I was supposed to just keep working on this, but I did not.
She's holding the yarn double.
Mm-hmm. It is a DK weight pattern. It might be worsted weight. I don't know. I always do fingering held double. Okay. I don't know if I've ever actually done a worsted weight or a solid DK weight version of it.
Mm-hmm.
I've always done.
It's on a
double.
US 6 4mm needle.
And I do the largest size for him, and there's only, it's a free pattern, so it's okay. There's only 16 repeats right here. Well, repeats, 16 rows of 1x1 here. I always do 18 just to add a little bit of length for him. But it is in Smooshy Cashmere, well, Dreaming Color Smooshy Cashmere, in the lemon lime color. So the reason this one got cast on so quickly was because
You picked that up at the sale too.
No, I didn't actually. I picked it up a while ago.
At the sale?
No, it wasn't. I didn't get this one at the sale.
Oh, okay.
I
mean, she only
It
does.
is on sale.
Yeah.
But there was a little basket up at the front when I went a while, like months ago.
Yeah, she doesn't usually do that.
Yeah, I know. It was just a couple skeins of Dream in Color that were in there.
Okay.
And this was the only one like this. And I was like, oh, I have to get that. I'm sure Holden would want it. If not, I'll knit socks or something. But I brought it home, and he's like, that's mine. I need a hat. I said, okay. Especially as soon as I said it's the cashmere one. He's like, that's mine. So, it's his. It's fine. What was I going to say about this? Oh, the reason this one got cast on was because I was finishing the cardigan. And then I was like, what should I work on? He's like, you didn't give me any options. I was like, just pick a color. He said green. I was like, oh. So I was thinking about the green whips I have. I have 4. So, and then he's like, fine, chartreuse. I'm like, this is the closest I could get, okay? And he's like, oh, wait, is that my hat? And I was like, yes. So he's like so happy about it too. Mind you, 2 of the projects that are green of mine are his.
Yep.
So I'm like, good chance I was gonna knit your thing anyways. So, but yeah, it'll be done.
Yeah, but you know he appreciates his hats, so.
Especially the smooshy cashmere. Yes, that's his favorite hat that I've ever made him. Like if that thing's not clean, he's like, wash it. Let's go. He's not rude, but you know, like he's like, I want that hat. So, I don't know how many of these hats I have knit, but I have knit plenty of Rafa hats. So I don't even actually need the pattern anymore. Like,
yeah, I believe it.
That's how many times I've knit it. Okay, it's a super basic pattern, but still, you know what I mean. Do you have any more to talk about?
No.
Okay. Well then, in this bag, what is this by? Stitching Plaza. I told Mason I would also crochet him a cardigan. His is going to be a hexie cardigan though, which is different. You basically crochet a giant hexagon and then you stitch it up here on the shoulder and then you seam it in the back too. So you crochet 2 of them and then sew them together.
So that's the same sweater that Jack Black and Jason, what's his last name?
I don't know. I know who you're talking about.
Okay. Or that you've seen, I'm sure you've seen pictures of them wearing crochet cardigans. Too. Yeah.
So, but I showed him that and he watched the Minecraft movie and he's like, oh, that's Steve. And I was like, yeah, it is. So, but these are the colors. I don't know exactly how I'm doing it just yet, but these are the ones I have to pick from. So they're all Patton's Croix sock yarn. This one is Gentry Gray. Cadet Colors. So that one's kind of stripey. This one is Eclipse Stripes, also stripey. And then this one is Gray Brown Marl, also stripey. So I have 2 balls of this, 3 balls of the blue one, two of the black, gray, whatever you want to call it, and 1 of this. So I don't know exactly how it's going to work out, but
it might look crazy with all that striped yarn.
Yeah, I know. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm using all of it, but I just pulled it all out because I have it all. So it's like, we'll see how it works out. I'm thinking maybe not so much the red, but like those 3 would be okay because that blue isn't going to stripe like crazy. So I feel like the red is a little too much because there's quite a bit of colors in this. I've already knit this into socks, so this one's pretty stripey. The other ones I haven't used either of these 2. I've used this one for something. I don't know what, but I know I've used it. But whoops, this one is for sure stripey, you know. But then that one has stripes, but it's like a marling stripe. So I don't know how they're gonna work together yet. We're gonna see. Is where I'm at with it. So I might just try to get the hexagons in this mainly, and then maybe border it with this first, and then just seam it with the black. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's all I have right now. This one probably won't be on a 3mm though, because Patton's Croix is a little bit thicker than all of those superwash merino.
I was thinking
sock
that
yarns. So I'll probably go up to 3.5mm. So I'll be able to start both of them. Because I'm not taking a needle, hook, anything out of one project to put in another one. I don't do that. So, but that's all I have.
All right. So that's all we have this week, and we will end the Christmas in July make-along in the Discord group and start the Warm and Toasty make-along on Friday. So join us there. Show us what you're going to be working on, and we will announce winners the next time we record. All right. Oh, and we did ship out the winners from the Finish at 9 make-along that we did earlier in the year. So we were contacted by one person that said that theirs arrived.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. And so we sent out 3 prizes. I'm going to go ahead and pop in a picture of those. And then we were contacted by 1 pattern prize winner. I'm still waiting to hear from 2. So, yeah. So, that's it, I guess.
I don't have anything else.
All right. We will see you next week.
Bye.